In this video, I'm going to be showcasing two main loadouts on how to run the POPSHOT. The first one is going to be an all DPS build. This is actually the exact same build that I showed in this video, linked down below, where I was trying to show the fastest fire rate, but instead I got caught up in the fact that you could do a ton of damage if you run a crit build as well, and I accidentally found out that like a mag size reload version is better than like a damage version. It was kind of awesome. And then the second build we're going to be showing is the actual fastest fire rate. I'm going to be running this thing with mag size, mag size, mag size, and reload, and you're just going to see a little clip on screen of how insanely strong that can be. It's really, really fun. So yeah, I'm going to be using this build initially, but I'm going to have to change the element. As you guys are watching this, you are in a mutant storm, so every single mission is going to be water. If you want to replicate this build, I highly recommend running nature, if of course you're running a water mission. If you're watching this in the far off future and you're not dealing with water enemies, then link to this video down below on how to set up your elements. But yeah, this is the build we're going to be using. Buckshot wrapped in the lead for crit damage, totally rocking out because we're doing big damage. Battle beat and fumble. War cry is correct. Thank you, Twitch chat. Link down below if you guys want to join in on the fun. Shell shock for the extra 15 or 17% damage, of course. Locked and reloaded for the actual 15% because we're going to be reloading constantly. And instead of Wukong, like I did last time, I'm thinking Swamp Knight might be a little fun. We're not going to be at full health all the time, and extra damage versus mist monsters and bosses will be just fun. I don't know. I kind of want to try it out, see if it'll do any meaningful damage because we're also recording in a smoke screen. This is just me trying to get ahead of schedule on these videos, but I don't want to wait for better missions, so yeah, I'm going to try and shoot at enemies that are not in a smoke screen. So now, I don't know what might have survived of the recording from earlier. Maybe you never saw it, maybe I kept a few clips, but I'm re-recording the first part. So this is the loadout with the crit build, obviously, as the transition might have indicated, but in real time, as I'm recording this, you might see the timer under my name has changed significantly. The build just was not showcased well at all. In fact, it turns out a smoke screen healing death burst mission is a really terrible place for a shotgun to exist, and I fought through it, you know? I thought it'd be fine. I thought it wouldn't matter. I thought I could just lead them out of the smoke screen and be fine, but we got no mist monsters, and it was just a terrible recording all around, and I just have a higher standard for that. You know, these videos are meant to be casual. I want to just have fun, hang out with you guys, and showcase a good loadout, but if that loadout cannot be showcased in the mission that I'm running, I feel like I could do better. And because these are all live recordings, it's not really an incredibly complicated edit, I don't feel too bad just running it back. So here we are. Now, as I'm recording this after the fast reload bit, I gotta say, I'm gonna use this moment to hype up the next part of this video. That was a 7.5 second, like, shells per second reload, and it was ridiculous. This is a fast reload on its own, but it feels slow compared to what I was just using. However, the damage from this build is not to be understated. You can see now that we're getting proper crits, it's really, really strong, and this build is actually super good. In fact, you can even see on this smasher, like, it's easy. I wasn't even done talking and the smasher's gone. Like, you get a couple of good crits and everything just gets deleted. Obviously, of course, I am running Swamp Knight, which can be an easy thing to forget, but I'm not even low health. It's not even active yet. I'm gonna need to take some more damage to showcase what Swamp Knight can do. It's kind of an underrated perk in, I don't know, underrated, maybe not, but overlooked, definitely. It's something that I often forget because that extra damage, 42%, comes from your missing health. I don't know what the exact scale is. If somebody wants to comment down below, I'd appreciate it, but it's kind of annoying to test, and I've never really cared a lot because low health is not something you typically want to be using. It's just something that is really dangerous. You'll die a lot more with low health, but the 42% damage is really, really good. But that 42% is only against mist monsters. All right, chat told me that I apparently left it. I got you. I'll open it up for everybody. There you go. Oh, has everybody done this before? Just slide down the, But, even though Swamp Knight's only on mist monsters, they're pretty much the only enemies this loadout is gonna have any trouble with either way, so I don't know. Kind of up to you guys whether or not it's worth it. Let's go start the defense and see what this thing can do against power level 250 zombies, because these 160s aren't giving me any trouble at all. All right, the defense begins. This is the 5th mission we've ran to cover the POPSHOT here today. I'm glad this weapon is worth it, honestly. It just means I've gotten to enjoy one of my favorite shotguns for even longer. And look at the mist monsters. Holy crap. This is already more mist monsters than I think we got in the first mission. And I'm actually having a tough time critting, but this weapon is not known for its accuracy. It does really good damage, as we've all been seeing, but from a distance, it can be a little tricky. Not super accurate. The damage drop-off is a little tough, but I want to be focusing on the mist monsters because we have Swamp Knight. I want to do damage like that, critting for over 1 million. And we have a Smasher. Okay. I want to do Smasher with and without Warcry. Whoa! That was a 250 power level Smasher! Holy crap! That was nothing! That was nothing! Oh my god, and chat's got a hype train going on, which is very awesome. I appreciate the support, I really do. This is okay, all right. Maybe I'm Team Swamp Knight because these regular zombies don't necessarily. Oh, it's water. It is water. 5 missions we've ran today, and not a single mini boss. All right, Smasher with Warcry. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I expected. Smasher with Warcry is basically just a regular Smasher, but it dies faster. It's like a Smasher without Warcry, but it dies about as fast as a Warcry would allow. Look at that, totally rocking out, guaranteeing a crit. We got the Ben's Warcry going. Rev is gifting 5 subs in chat. This is always a fun time to donate because everybody in chat knows I'm recording a video right now and they are happy to immortalize their donations. And honestly, I'm happy for it. I appreciate all the support. If you guys ever want to be a part of the action, come to the stream, Twitch link down below. I always have a really good time recording these, and a lot of my decisions are made by chat. They're recommendations from chat viewers. I run my polls on chat just to get ideas for what we should do, and it's definitely a fun way to be a part of the content. So that's kind of where the party's at. You know, on YouTube, you guys get to see the edited version. You know, it's kind of cut down. You get to see all the fun parts. But on Twitch, you get all the in-between, you know? So if you ever want to watch me eat food, that's going to be what's up next for the stream viewers today as of recording. We'll be getting some pizza. Not sponsored, but it is Papa John's. And I have no opinion on pizza brands. I'm sure everybody in the comments, though, will have a very strong opinion about that. I want everybody to talk about their favorite pizza brand with absolute. Okay, it's hard to stay focused on a recording when somebody gifts 25 subs. They cost $5 US each, and it shakes one's focus, you know. But you know what? You don't need my words to see how well the POPSHOT is failing against the Smasher. Yeah, without totally rocking out active, that was kind of embarrassing. I'm a little distracted by Twitch chat right now, but this weapon's actually just kicking ass. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game, and you can see why. I don't remember when I said this because the recordings have been all over, but I'll say it again either way. I supercharge this for obvious reasons. Actually, that's going to be the end of the video, I think. But either way, I supercharge this for obvious reasons. I think the POPSHOT itself is just fun. I don't remember why it got a supercharger over the Ground Pounder or the Huskbuster. All of these weapons were equally deserving. The Ground Pounder or the Huskbuster is almost like... It's got to be one of the more anticipated 160s, I think. Or at least one of the more hyped, because I never get a comment really asking for those videos, but I talk about them almost every single time I cover a shotgun video. And I just, I'm personally surprised that I haven't talked about those 2 weapons in like a Fun 160s yet, or at least showcased them, I mean. I've definitely talked about them plenty of times, but... yeah, they're not seasonal either. Huskbuster's around all year. Ground Pounder is available in the military llamas, so you can research it anytime you want, but I just need a good reason to talk about them. And with the POPSHOT being available, POPSHOT, how many times have I made that mistake? Being available in the winter llamas, I figured I would give it a nice little another showcase so that you guys can be informed, pick up this weapon, definitely don't miss it, and have a good time. All right, we're gonna move on to the fastest reload perk setup you can run with the POPSHOT. Double reload, double mag size. Now, the tricky thing with shotguns is that the reload time is dependent on how long it takes to reload every single shell in the weapon, which means you can swap the reload for a mag size perk to reload slightly slower, but you'll have all the shells inside of your weapon. And I do this on the Ground Pounder and the Huskbuster very often because you just don't need a reload perk. It is like 1/100 of a second slower per shell on those weapons to use a mag size perk over a reload, but it is technically faster to use a reload perk. And I did the math on the POPSHOT, and because it has so few shells in the magazine, like the Ground Pounder, for example, has 12 after 1 mag size perk. The POPSHOT starts with a base of 5, and after 2 magazine perks, it's still only at 12, which is off camera, I know, but still, we're reloading 12 shells over the course of 1.6 seconds, which means we are reloading every shell in 0.13 repeating seconds, which means we are reloading over 6 shells per second. It is ludicrously fast, highly not recommended, but it's definitely gonna be fun, and that's what I want to go with here today. Now I am gonna swap the build around slightly because we're not running any crit perks on this weapon at all. I do want Shrapnel Headhunter just for a consistent damage output, but I'm still gonna run Totally Rockin' Out and not Assault crit damage in support, but Buckshot Raptor. Yeah, I don't want to make that mistake again. That way we are at least getting the benefits of the big damage, and I just like this build just for recording videos either way. And I still feel like I want to take advantage of Swamp Knight here just to do some extra damage to the Mist monsters. If you're wondering why my cat is on stream, it's because chat was having fun. So yeah, Twitch link down below if you guys ever want to have some fun. So we got a Smasher this time. Let's see what we can do. Not that good damage from back here, but look at the reload. Look at that reload. You can basically get right back into the fight. You reload faster than you shoot. This is unbelievably impractical. By the way, the first build I showed in this video is definitely better damage output, but reloading this fast is an absolute treat. 2 more Smashers on screen at once. It must be my birthday. Warcry plus Swamp Knight buffing my damage. Not even that much. There is, remember, not a single damage perk on this entire weapon. The only damage bonus we're getting from the weapon itself is, I guess, Affliction doing damage over time, and the 20% extra damage just by it having a fire element, which is essentially unavoidable. And it's that easy. So good. This is so satisfying. I love the reload. This is the best part of the entire build, is reloading insanely fast. And even with like Totally Rockin' Out active, it was one-shotting to the head. It's actually doing decent damage from no damage perks from the weapon. That's honestly impressive. I don't know if that's a testament to the weapon, Totally Rockin' Out, both, but probably both. Ben's Warcry making us do more damage. That's how that works. Look at this thing go. It's not even like nerve-wracking to shoot it like a normal shotgun because you just reload insanely fast. Look at this. So 12 shots. I'm bringing it all the way down. All the way down. It should take less than 2 seconds. 1.6. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. Oh, look, another Mist monster. No Totally Rockin' Out active, but let's just see how long it fares. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. Yeah, all right, yep. This is great. This is so good. I am so satisfied with this. I want to do these guys too. All right, grab the football. Yeah, okay, all right. Just tag everything once and they all just kind of, yeah. All right, and then they're dead. Okay, we got one more survivor. Affliction does the job. So we got a big encampment, got a couple of nurses around here, a couple of shielders. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Look at this. Look at the reload. The gimmick of the reload is so great. And the POPSHOT's a relatively inaccurate shotgun. So you can basically tag this entire crowd at once, making sure they're all getting affliction damage all at the same time. And it makes this incredibly easy to take care of. Just go to these footballs, get the extra damage bonus and the health. Make sure that there's still a... Oh, that's a lobber. I was going to say, is that a nurse still alive? Because these enemies are dying very comfortably. Oh, it was a nurse. It was a nurse. I didn't even notice. Oh, my goodness. This weapon. You know, the whole time I'm trying to not recommend max reload on this weapon, and it's just annihilating. At the end of that last clip, I actually looked into the camera, forgetting that my cat had taken over the entire stream. I don't know how to feel about that. You know, I guess it's understandable because the cat is adorable. You know, I can choose to be offended that the chat doesn't want to see me, but can I blame them? Can I blame them? I don't think I can. I should probably vote for this mission, but I think they're going to take care of it. Yeah, today we're doing kind of a fun thing. Every single time I record a mission, somebody in chat is coming in. So we are basically just Archer and I playing with as many viewers as I can today. I don't often do play with others on stream, but today I'm having a little bit of fun. Oh, look, another Mist monster and its minions, little football on the ground, and everything just, yeah, they're dead. That's... This is so good. I honestly, maybe not, I might not have looked too closely at the POPSHOT. I feel like I already knew it was a great weapon, but every time I use it in a video, I am just reminded once again how insane this weapon is. Again, not a practical build, but annihilating nonetheless. This is great. I'll see you when the defense begins. Not before I bully a zombie chicken. All right, now I'll go see you. All right, this always seems... Ah! I took off my RAM for some reason. This always seems to happen where I run to the defense and then I find a smasher that somehow survived. There's so many smashers on this map, but I'm going to work hard to reduce the population for all of them. All right, the defense begins. I hope for many smashers. Oh, lobbers are good too. I don't like lobbers at all. Removing their existence is so satisfying. That's part of my best work. Oh my god. This is actually really weak. This weapon. So, Editing Beast would have already told you, but Recording Beast answered a question on stream that led him to finding out that it is a 7.5 Shells per second reload speed. Oh god, oh the humanity. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. And in fact, for those who might not know what's going on in this mission, let me just show you a few things. All right, let me just show you our defense. Let me just observe. We got this going on. Okay. And we got that going on. Yeah. Archer, who put these anti-air traps down?
I don't know. It wasn't me though. I'm breaking them.
Am I just gonna have to scrap this recording?
I had like 5 anti-airs and then they multiplied them.
Yeah, I saw them before we started. It looked good, but this is unplayable.
Guys, you know you can't put anti-airs over drop traps. Why?
Kind of glitchy. I don't even know. This is just... I'll leave this in the video. I don't even care. This is just what happens. This is just another cry to Epic to fix this bug. Anti-air traps target drop traps as a projectile, and they can't destroy them. So they try to shoot those drop traps, those tires, and it is incredibly laggy. It makes the game extremely glitchy, and Matteo's calling them randoms. They're not even randoms! Everybody in our game right now joined from the stream, which means they have to have me added, which is not an easy process. You need either 10,000 channel points or a subscriber of 3 months. You don't get on my channel quick or easy, or on my friends list quick or easy, and I would have expected better from these viewers. Although then again, I myself have definitely, oh my goodness, put tire traps underneath the anti-air traps and vice versa. And oh, Driggles hasn't played in a while. Oh my god. And it's a smokescreen mini boss. I think I'm just gonna rerun this mission. All right, trying this again. So yeah, we're not gonna be doing tire traps with anti-air. It's just gonna be a different defense, but same mission. That is such a crazy bug. That's actually one of the ways we failed Fortnite, which is great because that's kind of on topic with the Fortnite being out now. Yeah, we actually had a failed run. For those who don't know, I've been posting all the Fortnite runs on my channel. Every single week, we'll be doing all the different modifiers at power level 128. And one of them, we failed. I think the first time I failed Fortnite, I don't know if that made it on the channel. First time I failed in a while, it came back a couple years ago. And I think it was because it was me. I was doing the exact same thing where I put a bunch of anti-air traps just up above. And I had no idea that tire traps were underneath. And we failed that mission hard. And it didn't even feel like a real failure. Just the game became glitchy and laggy like you saw before, and there's no way out of it. So, yeah, we're trying this mission again, and the smashers are just being awful. I'm glad that anti-air or that ceiling electric field got destroyed because I put a few out. Oh my god, it's another smokescreen smasher. That's so sad, but look at this reload speed. This is so beautiful. This is so great. This is so satisfying. I love this weapon so much, and I want to reload all the time. It's kind of funny. I sort of lost my enthusiasm, which is probably fine. This is later into the video, but we had so much downtime getting this mission set back up, but it's fine. These videos are meant to just be almost like a stream highlight of anything, or it's funny how it's simultaneously a stream highlight, but also a more casual video. That's why I don't label my Fun 160s as guides, even though pretty much every one of these is a hero guide in some way. It's just not exactly the best guides, and I don't want to call them a guide on my channel unless it's actually showing you focused loadouts and all the different opportunities. I do have a shotgun loadout guide on my channel, link to that down below. It's kind of an old video, but shotgun loadouts haven't really changed much. We got Chaos Agent, and that's pretty much it, so it's not exactly a massive development. And I feel like these are just really fun opportunities to do something crazy. Like, I would never recommend an all reload build on this weapon. That's what I said earlier. I stand by that, but it's fun. It's a fun way to play. And I think a lot of people get hung up on the best weapons. I think I did that for many years where, hey, thank you for the bits. I showcased all the best loadouts in the game, and then people only use those, which is really boring after a while. In fact, on my Husk Stomper video, link to that down below, very recently, somebody commented that it wasn't better than Luna, he wasn't using this, and almost just essentially said that I wasted his time. And I'm like, well, I never claimed this was going to be better than Luna. Luna's an insane loadout. The reason I made my best ninja loadout almost entirely focus on Luna for a big chunk of that video is because she's insane. That isn't the only way to play the game, though, and you'll get bored if you only ever use Luna and fast attack speed melees. You might argue that in the comments, but I promise you, give it enough time and any loadout will get boring. So a different way to play. You know, some crit explosion booms like the Husk Stomper, the Fortsville, or well, the Stormblade does it best. And we even showed Aiden Harris that. Link to those videos down below. Those are some ways that you can get a really good time. This is the other loadout from earlier in the video, so I'm just going to use it. Not the loadout, but the other weapon. But since we have 30 seconds left, I'll just use this. Bit slower reload. You can tell it definitely feels slow. This is still reloading at about 4 shells per second, but it feels so slow. This is stupid. This is a fast reload, I promise, but not compared to the other one. Not compared to it at all. It's almost half speed. But my point is, using some of those other crit boom builds can be really, really exciting and very interesting to play with. And this is just for fun, you know, just a way to play the game that's actually surprisingly viable. Maybe not the strongest possible build you can ever do. There are better shotgun builds than this, I promise you. I should showcase some of those on the channel, but yeah, hopefully this gives you guys some fun things to try out. Definitely pick up the POPSHOT. If you get into the Winter Llamas, then I recommend leveling it up. I supercharge mine for what I think are now obvious reasons. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and take it easy. And then